Welcome to the Mayor's Show. I got to tell you, we do them all the time. We say how important they are. Well, this is unbelievably important to our community, that you get all the information you have about veterans. It's all about the veterans, and it's all about the veterans housing coming here at the Bensalem soon. And I have with me today Ray "Skip" Bates. Ray is the local Veterans Employment Representative of Bucks County. He also chairs our Veterans Board here. And in the audience, we have two of our guys. We got Richard and Pat sitting out here watching. They're part of that committee, and how important this committee is and the great work that you do. So I congratulate you, Skip, and the rest of the board for the great work you're doing to make sure our veterans are heard and get all the help they can. We're here today to talk about our vets and the veteran housing that's coming here. Hopefully in 2020, the building will start going up, maybe this fall. We're hopeful of that, Skip, as long as weather cooperates and everything gets done. We expect that the middle of September that the settlement, everything will be done so they can commence. So first of all, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay.
And then we can go into details about the housing.
My name is Ray "Skip" Bates, and I am the local Veteran Employment Representative for Pennsylvania, and I work in all Bucks County, and I also do in Northeast Philadelphia. So what I do is go out and work with employers to hire our veterans seeking employment. And I've been doing this for 28 years, and I really appreciate you acknowledging us on your Veterans Advisory Board. I think it's vital to our township that we do have veterans representing veterans here in our community.
Well, I forget when we started Veterans Advisory Board, had the idea, it goes back quite a few years. Later on, we're going to show a press conference we did, and we had the advisory board back then. I think it was 10 years ago or so, and we were one of the first in Bucks County. There's a couple more that came on board. I think Lower South has one, and a couple other communities. But the vets kind of get forgotten in the scheme of things as we go along every day and do our things, you know. And of course, we always have holidays that we remember, but our vets are there every day. So
Absolutely.
We can never take that for granted, and that's why we want to keep it going. And I think your board's doing that. That's what you're there doing and helping the vets.
That's what we do. We usually you'll get a phone call from a veteran or a spouse of a veteran in Bensalem Township, and then your staff will bring that information to me, and I will go out and rectify whatever needs to be rectified. I will work with any veterans or spouses of veterans that are in need. Any problems that they have, they can contact you here at this office, and I will surely get that message.
And I think that's a message we want to send today also. You may not be getting everything that you deserve. And if you have questions, we have the answers. The board and with the leadership from Skip, we can get that done. And Skip, really, we got a long ways to go.
Absolutely.
We certainly do, because a lot of people don't get the word. I hope this helps get the word out that anybody, they just don't know about it. They're just going, taken advantage of, and they don't know what the benefits are.
What you did just talk about was that some spouses are entitled to the husband's or other spouses' veteran benefits once that veteran passes away. There are still eligible veterans for maybe getting help finding a home. We don't want any of the veterans here in Bucks County and Bensalem Township especially to become homeless. That's the #1 priority here with us and our Bensalem board. We will not, we will go out of our way to find a place for these homeless veterans. And if any of the spouses are not familiar with veteran benefits, they can contact us and we'll get them their answers.
Yeah, you can contact the mayor's office through any way you can. But if you contact we'll make sure that Skip and his board gets all of that information.
And I'll make it happen.
And listen to what he's saying. He's not kidding.
I have a lot of connections with the veteran community. I've been doing this veterans program through the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania for almost 30 years. So all the veteran groups and organizations, the Legions, the VFWs, they're the ones that we go to put our flyer for the Bensalem Veterans Advisory Board inside these facilities where
Right.
veterans hang out.
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to show, like I said, the press conference done about 11 years ago, and we're going to talk about that. But now let's talk about the veterans housing here in Bensalem Township.
Okay.
Let's talk about that and the opportunities we want Bensalem veterans to have. And I know you're working, the board and you are working real hard to make sure that they have first dibs on those apartments.
Yeah, I like that the newspapers took that when I made the announcement that we're going to guarantee the Bensalem veterans get priority over the non-Bensalem veterans. And I put it out there that we get first dibs. I think that should be our catchphrase.
Well, we're going.
Bensalem gets first dibs.
Well, we're going, and I know you will, and we're going to try our hardest to make that happen. It is here in Bensalem. It's the vision that we have it in here is for Bensalem first, and certainly all veterans. Please don't take that out of context. We want all veterans, and we hope there's more of this housing. We're showing the example so that this works, and the other veterans will have the opportunities in other parts of the county and the state and whatever. But these kind of opportunities had to be there.
Well, if you look at our township in general, we have about 6,000 veterans living here. And then if they have passed, some of those spouses are entitled to those veteran benefits. They can use it for applying for a job or applying for these homes. They still get the same veteran preference as the soldier if he had passed away.
Right. Now, we're not going to have, I want to try to make it clear, I think in September is when we'll really start taking applications after they make settlement on the.
I believe it's September 17th.
17th.
We're gonna meet with the
We're gonna have a
Penrose
meeting.
people,
Yes.
and then we're gonna have more information for everybody on the application process and how we want to know how they're screening these people.
And what we'll do, Skip, is we'll have another show.
Okay.
Immediately, and it can be a short, just telling them what to do and how to do it after we get everything on, because we don't have that information yet. The applications aren't ready to be filled out.
Right.
But they will be, and you'll all know about it when that time comes.
Yeah, we'll have
So-
we'll have definitive answers in this meeting in September with Penrose, the
Right.
builders.
And like Skip said, I think the 17th of September is that meeting with us. So great opportunity for our veterans here in Bensalem, and certainly if we don't get them, then it would certainly be Bucks County. And
Well, I think out of the 6,000 veterans that are living in our community, we'll have plenty of applications.
I hope so. I hope so. We don't have any idea how many vets looking for right now. I don't anyway. I haven't heard. Do you have an idea of how many
Well,
would be
I
looking?
spoke with your assistant, Dawn Davis, and she advised me yesterday that there are approximately 16 people that have already contacted Dawn and your office, the
Right.
mayor's office, concerned. They want to know information on
Right.
how do they get an application and apply for this.
Okay, that'll happen after the 17th.
Right.
After the 17th of September, and I promise you I will have a TV show just like this, giving all the information out. We probably get to the newspaper for them to put it out, our local papers, so we'll get it done that way. I'll give you the last word.
Well, again, thank you for having us as your board here in Bensalem. I think it's vital to the community that they can outreach to somebody when they need assistance in any capacity. If they're not sure of their benefits, if they're interested in buying a house without these homes, I mean, whatever they need help with, or employment, any kind of issues with employment, I can help them with that. So I'm looking forward to this meeting in September, and this application process is going to go, I think, really smooth. I really
Okay.
do. I'm very confident we'll have all our veterans from Bensalem Township in these houses.
Well, let me straighten you out on something. You said thank me. I thank you guys, the board, for the great work that you're doing as volunteers. You're out there doing this work on a time basis.
Yep.
I don't get any thanks. It's you that get all the thanks to board, and we appreciate that here in Bensalem.
Well, living in Bensalem community, I need to give back. We all take. It's time to give back to our community. And like I said, if there's any veterans or spouses of veterans that need any kind of assistance, just contact your office.
And important show, like I said. This is a great opportunity for our vets here in Bensalem, a great opportunity for all veterans. I hope that we showed a vision and we showed a way on this, that more vets get opportunities like we're doing here in Bensalem. It's been a long time coming for us. I look forward to that meeting on September 17th, and when we can start actually having folks fill out applications, and we're looking forward to that. And anyone that's watching this show, you're not a vet or you know a vet, please pass on the word. It's very important that we get this out there and that we help our veterans in a small way. It's only 40 units, but it's a start. And thank you all the veterans. God bless you, and God bless America. Well, welcome everybody to this morning's press conference. Another initiative here in Bensalem, working with the county and certainly the state on something new that isn't done too often. This kind of mirrors our senior housing that we've done here in Bensalem. We have 3 developments now, affordable housing for seniors, and this is for veterans. This is for disabled veterans that we'll be building these units, and we'll go through all of this. But what I'd like to do, and certainly we'll go through details of the building that we're about to put up here, is go through some of the dignitaries that are here today and have them say a few words. And certainly we'll start with Senator Tomlinson, our senator. Tommy, you want to come up, please?
Well, thanks, Joe, and I'm anxious to see the details of this. I think it's another landmark project that we have here in Bensalem. A lot of local people in Bucks County have been able to stay in the areas that they've grown up in and they've lived in for many years, and I think that's one of the key features of this. And now certainly our veterans are certainly deserving of this type of project, to be able to stay in their area where they've lived and move into this area, which is a nice area. But I want to congratulate the county and the township for another great partnership. Thank you.
Thanks, Tommy. And certainly we have our state representative, Joseph DiGirolamo. You want to come up, Gene?
There certainly is a need. I believe just here in Bensalem we have over 6,000 veterans that live here in Bensalem. So it's a project I think we can all be proud of. And again, congratulations to everybody who's involved. And the mayor always talks about teamwork, and I think this is just a perfect example of the teamwork that we have here in Bucks County. Thank you.
Thanks, Gene. And certainly one of the partners, Commissioner Charles Martin, you want to come up, Charles?
Affordable housing is one of the problems we have in Bucks County. We don't fortunately have too many problems, but affordable housing is one of them. And over the years, Bensalem, through the mayor and the council, has been a leader in providing affordable housing for the residents of the county. And this is just another project. And as the mayor said, working together, we accomplish good things. Another example of this, and certainly providing it for the veterans, is a quality housing that they can afford, is an important aspect of the county. And certainly you're to be commended, Mayor and Council, for working with us to get this project done. So, Mayor, congratulations. We look forward to moving forward.
We talk about our veterans. We have our own Veterans Advisory Board here, one of the few townships that have it, and they've done a great job. You look to my right and to your left, and you see this flag, what it represents, and what our men and women at this very moment are doing for us, to protect us, to give us the opportunity to come here today and give us an opportunity to give something back to our veterans. This is a wonderful, wonderful day for us here in Bensalem, and we'll continue to support our veterans any way we can. And I think this is a good start. And it's a partnership. It's certainly a partnership. The county has stepped to the plate, and certainly the state working together to be able to get this done. We talk about teams here in Bensalem, and everything gets done by a team, and certainly the biggest part of the team is our council. And 4 of the council members, there are 5 council members are here today, all of our council members. And I'll have our council president come up, Ed Kisselback, and speak for council.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Good morning, everyone. Out of all the groups in Bensalem that we have an affinity towards, the veterans are the group that has done the most for us, has given us the liberty for us to enjoy ourselves on a daily basis. Working together in cooperation for our veterans is just one of the enjoyments that we have to be participants in government. And thank you for everything that you've done for us, and God bless all of you out there, and good luck to all our veterans, and Have a great day. It's raining out there. It's beautiful. Thank you.
The guy that would be on our end of dealing with this, as always, is Bill Samori, our administrator, and Bill has taken us through the other 3 developments we had here, and Bill will be working very close with us. And Commissioners, thank you for coming today and being part of this, as always, and Council for the great vision to do these things and to get them done, to take in all parts of our community, to make sure that we do it for everyone. And I'm certainly looking forward to this because, you know, we all carry the flag, we look at the flag, we wear the flag, and the flag represents the very fabric of this country, the people to give us our freedom, and the ones over there fighting to give us that are doing it as of today. So remember them, please, and however you pray or however you meditate on those men and women that are over there. We've had a terrible week in Afghanistan, and breaks my heart, but hopefully with your prayers that'll soon end, and we get our veterans back here, and when they come back, they're going to need our help. So keep them in mind all the time, not just for this. It's only 40 units. There's 60,000, as Dan said, in the county, and right here in Bensalem, 6,000. So with all of us working together and bringing this team together to bring it to fruition next year and hopefully early 2011, I think it's a great, great project, and I thank everybody for participating. Thank you. God bless you.